Hi, welcome to Mods U. Today we're going to be performing a bridge tone control mod. Stay tuned. Before we get started, we're going to do a quick sound demo just to get a good before and after so you can see the dramatic difference that having a tone control in your bridge pickup actually makes. The first demonstration is going to be clean. The second demonstration we'll do is a little bit of overdrive. Here we go. And now a little bit of overdrive on there. As you can see, it sounds just fine. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But it is just a little too bright for my taste. So you can see if you take the tone knob and you roll them all the way down, makes no difference whatsoever because the bridge has no tone control. On a standard Stratocaster setup, your only tone control is on your neck and middle pickup. Now if you're in the in-between position between the middle and the bridge, there is tone control there, so there is somewhat of a tone control in the bridge, but the bridge by itself, there is no tone control. In today's mod, I'm actually going to be disconnecting the tone control from the middle pickup, so going forward I'll have tone control in the bridge, tone control in the neck, no tone control in the middle. The middle pickup I don't really use a whole lot, so I don't really necessarily need to have tone control on the middle pickup. Later I may go back and put a jumper wire in there and add that tone control back to the middle, but we'll see. Alright, now that you've heard the before, let's jump in, perform the mod. We'll do an after later. Okay, let's get started with the bridge tone control mod. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this tone 2 and we're going to connect it to the bridge pickup. As you can see, tone 2 is connected to the middle pickup and middle pickup only, leaving no tone control on the bridge pickup. Now, one thing we could do, what we're actually going to do, we're just going to disconnect tone from the middle pickup and we're going to connect it to the bridge pickup. That way we'll be left with tone control in the bridge and neck and no tone control in the middle pickup. What you could do if you wanted to have tone control in all three pickups is you could just leave it exactly as it is right now, but then take another piece of wire and jump it from this lug to this lug. And then that would allow you to have tone 2 provide tone control to the bridge and the middle pickup, and then tone 1 would provide tone control to the neck pickup. I'm not going to worry about that because I almost never play the middle pickup anyway, so I'm going to disconnect this wire from lug 7 and connect it to lug 6 so that we have tone control in the bridge and neck pickup only. Okay, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and tin my soldering iron. So we're just going to put a little bit of solder on there just to kind of tin it a little bit. Not too much. And that ought to be good. It's always good before you start to make sure and put a cloth under your pick guard, in between the pick guard and the guitar. Okay, so all you want to do is just take the soldering iron and just touch it to the lug and melt the solder off there. It looks like there's a good bit of solder on there, so you may have to hold it there for just a moment until it pulls out. And you can see it's starting to come. There's a lot of solder on there. Alright, and it's wrapped around there a little bit, so we'll take our pliers and just kind of bend that back a little bit. Straighten it out best we can. And heat it back up. And there it is. It came right out of there. It took a little bit of work to get it out of there, but It looks like at the factory, instead of sticking the wires and sticking it straight in and soldering in, which is what's commonly done, They took the wires, stuck it in, and wrapped it around the lug. Not sure why they did that, but that's what they did. Alright, so we'll take and bend that down out of the way. And we'll take that and bend it out of the way. And what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and tin this lug and basically just fill that lug up with solder. So that we have a good base to start with. Okay. And let's take that wire and we'll stick it up in the lug. Maybe take our pliers and straighten it out just a bit. Being careful to leave that old solder on there, because that is very useful solder. Okay, got it in place. And about like that. And we'll just take our solder and we'll solder it in place. Check it, maybe just a tidbit more on the end. Alright, that looks good. And give it a tug, it looks good. And you'll notice that the solder joint, it's really nice and shiny when you look at it. That's the sign of a good solder joint. It's not shiny, if it's dull, that's called a cold solder joint, and it won't hold. So you always take it, give it a nice tug, and it's not coming out of there. It's virtually welded. Alright, and that's it for the mod. Let's see how it sounds. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment below. If there's a mod that you would like to see featured on an upcoming video, leave a comment below, and we'll see you next time.